Hello, I'm back with a commentary video of sorts. A bit of news hit my timeline today that I was very interested in, as it was about a company and a YouTuber that I have bought from in the past. Many of you watching may know of Randolph, friend of the Sidemen, but more importantly owner of a company called Ace Grading that grade Pokemon cards. They look a little something like this. I have bought a lot of these. I've graded a lot of my personal Pokemon card collection with Ace Grading. For example, this entire box is full of Pokemon cards graded with Ace and PSA. There is probably 110, 120 cards in there. I've done, I think, maybe 5 or 6 different submissions of cards with Ace Grading, and they've been pretty good every single time. I've only ever disagreed with one grade I got out of the 100 cards that I've sent. So pretty good. If I was to give them a star rating, it'd be like 4.8 out of 5. It's very good company. But sadly, Ace Grading on Friday were subject to a break-in. A victim of professional theft is how it's being worded, as it is very much a calculated and targeted attack. They did have security, but somehow this was completely bypassed, which leads me to believe that surely somebody inside the company was involved in helping somebody get past security measures. This hasn't been confirmed or denied, so I don't know. But the way that it's being worded and the way that Randolph comes across in his personal video, saying that they do have security measures, but it was calculated attack. They knew exactly which cards to go for, which area to get those cards from, etc. There's no way you'd have that information unless you had a friend on the inside or the person who stole the cards is from the company itself. So really unfortunate news for them. I imagine there are tens of thousands of pounds worth of cards that have been stolen. So yeah, anyone affected by it though is going to be compensated through their insurance. I believe they said they're going to refund the value of the card at like market price, basically. So basically anyone who sent in a card to get graded will get the equivalent of like selling it, on eBay or something, which is good. I mean, it sucks if you sent in like a mint condition card, which was basically guaranteed to get like a 9 or above, because you're not gonna have that grade anymore. Like, you're not gonna have that card. You're gonna get the value back of, I assume, an ungraded market card, which sucks for some people. But I believe they're still doing the best they can. But yeah, Randolph says that the thieves took specific cards and ignored expensive equipment in the building. So it's very much targeted, like they knew what cards to go for. So if you start seeing, some Pokemon cards get listed on places like, I don't know, eBay, Depop, Etsy, maybe even Amazon sellers, Facebook Marketplace, wherever, that look a bit suspicious, maybe it's a bulk of cards from Ace, just report it, because I think that could help them if they can get those back. Obviously police are involved in this, and there's an ongoing investigation. Yeah, it sucks. Randolph has had a difficult year, to say the least. I've been following his journey for many, many years. I've followed him as a YouTuber since he began. The first Randolph appearance I saw was in a KSI video when they did Hesky Time together, which surely is as old as some people watching this video. So yeah, I've known about this guy for a while. you know, I watch every video, big fan of the Pokemon stuff. And as a result of this, I did go and buy some more cards from Randolph. I just spent about £125 with Ace to hopefully help out. It's not much, but you know, maybe the profit on that is £20-30, and it can go towards helping them. You know, if everyone decides to help out and chip in by buying something from Ace or Pokerand, which is his other brand, maybe they can recoup what's been lost. So yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to make a video on this because it sucks, man. It sucks. You know, they said that during the incident, certain cards belonging to some of their submitters, so people who sent in the cards, were taken. This was not random or an opportunistic crime. It was calculated and targeted attack. They have implemented additional security measures to further protect the property and maintain integrity of the facility. He says this will not happen again. So I assume there is some heavy security in that building now. But it gets sad. Like, he starts to, I think he basically does cry in the video, and it's not hard to see why. A company that he's built over the past, I think it's been, I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 years now, is at risk of crumbling, basically. Like, he says himself, some companies don't come back from this. This is the kind of financial loss that can destroy a company. Randolph is now having to sell his entire personal Pokemon card collection in order to raise funds to keep his business alive, which sucks. You know, imagine trying to build up your own collection for years since he was a kid. I think he might be selling cards that are, you know, really old, like early 2000s to the 90s cards that have good value, obviously, in order to keep his business afloat, which sucks. You know, some of that collection is probably 20 to 30 years old. So yeah, if you want to know more about this whole situation, I imagine, that's a weird thing to say, I recommend, I don't know why I said imagine there. I recommend you go and watch Randolph's video. He has like a 10-11 minute breakdown called Major Break-In at Ace Grading, so you can hear it from him himself. So yeah, overall, it's just sad. He says, to end off on, he says, I don't know how we move forward from here. I don't even know if we can. This is something that kills a company financially, publicly, and personally. So yeah, I hope that he can get through this. I hope that people chip in. You know, it's Christmas coming up. I hope people go, oh, I'll buy some Pokemon cards for Christmas as a gift for myself or someone. Or maybe with money they get for Christmas, some kids or something might buy Pokemon cards from Randolph rather than going to a big retailer. His prices are basically identical to big retailers such as Chaos Cards, Magic Madhouse, Total Cards, like the, you know, places like that. Randolph's prices are pretty much bang on what you'll find everywhere else. So I highly recommend, and hopefully he can, you know, hopefully he can push through this. So yeah, as I said, I've bought more cards. I will be grading more cards with Ace. I actually have a box here which is ready to be sent. Well, not ready to be sent off because it won't be being sent in a fake English dictionary box, which is actually a safe where I keep my cards. But there are cards in here which need to be sent off. I think there's about 20 to 25 cards in here which will be being sent off to Ace to get graded sometime in 2025. So yeah, there we go. That needs a bit of a dust off because it's got like bits of mold growing on it or something. Yeah, that's it. Alright, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.